Tucked into the northern edge of Hita City is the Otsuru district. It's an area known as the Little Kyoto of Kyushu, where the landscape is defined by a visibly slower historical timeline. At the center of this district is Inoue Shuzo. Founded in 1804 during the late Edo period, this brewery has remained in continuous operation for more than 220 years. The brewery's history is woven into the national narrative as the birthplace of Junosuke Inoue, who served as both the governor of the Bank of Japan and the Minister of Finance. Despite that national reach, the brewery's flagship brand, Kakunoi, points back to a single local point of origin. The name literally translates to square well. This square well is located right on the brewery grounds. For over 2 centuries, its water has been the primary resource for every batch of sake produced here. Maintaining a single water source for 200 years requires the brewery to prioritize the health of the local groundwater system over the speed and volume of modern industrial production. This commitment is led by Yuri Inoue, Oita Prefecture's first female Kuramoto Toji. Her brewing process is dictated by one central rule: sake starts from the rice. Following this principle, the brewers don't just source ingredients, they grow their own sake rice in the fields located directly in front of the brewery. This creates a closed loop of terroir. The exact same natural water from the Mount Hikosan system used for brewing inside is also used to irrigate the seedlings outside. This diagram shows the filtration process within the yabake layer. Rainwater from Mount Hikosan travels through porous volcanic rock, which naturally balances the mineral content and creates exceptional clarity. In 1964, the same year as the Tokyo Olympics, the brewery modernized with the Gori-Lincoln facility, allowing them to stabilize this natural process for year-round brewing. By controlling both the water source and the agriculture, the brewery ensures they are bottling a pure reflection of the Hita environment. While the brewery tracks its history in centuries, its daily operations are measured in seconds. This is most evident in the Yuri-shikomi Series. This comparison shows the scale of the Yuri-shikomi process. While standard vats handle massive quantities, these batches are limited to just 200 kilograms, or about 1/10 the size of a typical production run. Because the batches are so small, every variable is amplified. During the hand-washing of the rice, the brewers use stopwatches to manage water absorption down to the exact second. This precision extends to the koji production, where they use the traditional futakoji or small tray method. To maintain this level of control, Yuri often stays overnight at the brewery, manually monitoring the temperature and development of the koji around the clock. They also utilize the cold climate of the Hita Basin to slow down the biological timeline, keeping ginyo fermentation to a maximum of 10 degrees Celsius for a long, slow maturation. The resulting umaguchi flavor, rich and savory, is a direct consequence of this focus. It is a profile built 1 monitored second and 1 degree at a time. Stepping back from these microscopic details, the physical structure of the brewery itself serves as a guardian of the region's cultural history. The main house, the chimney, and the wooden storehouses are all designated as National Registered Tangible Cultural Properties, preserving the architectural heritage of the late Edo and Meiji eras. This preservation is part of the family motto, Enkei, which translates to long-term vision. Enkei dictates that the brewery prioritize the future over short-term profits. Every decision is weighed against what it will mean for the people living in Hita 100 years from now. This vision is currently focused on succession. As Yuri expands their homegrown rice production, she is also training her daughter, Hanako, to take over as the 8th-generation head. By investing in homegrown rice and local water systems today, Inoue Shuzo is preparing the Hita terroir to sustain the 8th generation for